Howdy!
Howdy! Hi, I'm Phoenix King Sokka.
I am your average high schooler. I am 24 years old. You know, the high school age.
And I'm playing this again. Only this time
There's three of... Okay, they're not in a row. It bugs me when there's a bunch of them in the same ones in a row.
Yeah, I'm playing this the second time. The two-player.
Woo! I'm Emily. Anyway.
Yeah, she just showed me the trailer for
Death Stranding.
Death Stranding.
It's
it's weird.
I think he's a little shaken.
I've never seen that before.
Norman Reedus and the Funky Fetus. Looking forward to watching people play it and never playing it myself because I don't do scary games.
Okay, so two players.
Two players.
How long do you want to Probably
short game.
Short game.
Yeah. Spooky high school.
The sweetest years of our lives.
There is dust on the computer screen, and I am not into it. Yours is a touch screen, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Oh, maybe if we... hold on 1 second. I'm going to close the curtains.
Okay. I will keep the audience company. What up? Is everybody excited for the video game? Okay, I am not very entertaining. Back then we were young and unafraid. And if you hit... Okay. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We
were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Okay. Yeah.
I'm always her.
Okay.
Because she's super cute.
I don't even know what kind of monster he's supposed to be.
He's like a ghoul or something, and I love it. He's so cute. Look at the little smiley face on him.
Yeah. I'm going to play as the guy I played last time. Zombie. I am Sokka.
Okay, you're Sokka.
We're gonna give high school another chance.
I
also have to say, the ages of the characters, they look too old for high school.
What are you talking about? Your average 24-year-old high schooler, think they look just fine.
Okay.
And I am the blue. And I am... Custom name. I am... Porble.
Porble.
I am Porble. Pronouns she. Okay.
We had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 2 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Why is it only these 6? I noticed there are other students in the school.
Yeah, the second term adds, I think, 2 at least.
I personally would like to date that cat girl.
Okay, she's super cute. I love her.
I tried to date her, but she wouldn't have me.
Well, yeah.
And
we should probably actually read their description.
Damien LaFay, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire.
Magnus Burnsides, Scott Howell, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly large heart. He just looks like Magnus Burnsides, and I love him.
Is he an Adventure Zone person?
He is an Adventure Zone person.
Okay.
Liam DeLioncourt, 400-something. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork. I love him.
Pollygeist, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
What? Vera Oberlin, a mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. I love her too.
She scares me. It was clear it had to be one of them. Why?
Because they're the only ones we're allowed to date. Duh.
We only had 2 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 2 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart.
Woo!
But I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Teen Wolf magazine. Welcome to the Monster Prom stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they're rotten in so many different ways. That's beautiful.
Yep.
Worry no more, we're using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are.
Finally.
Monster Prom stupidest pop quiz ever.
TM.
Trademark. We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way, each of you will start by having the stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. You could put a curse on your worst enemy, what would it do? You can't rely on the effectiveness of a curse. I prefer to take care of my enemies the old-fashioned way by exposing them to unsafe doses of radiation over the course of several years. The curse of always meeting obnoxious people at parties who are super into new fad diets that feel the need to explain them in detail. I'd curse them to fall in love with a wonderful person and be happily married for years before they realize that all this time their partner was a wild panther in disguise. Then the panther viciously devours my enemy.
Okay,
Ooh.
I was wondering what was up with the panther. Hey, honey, there's something you need to know.
I like that one. I'm going with that one. What are you going with?
Ooh.
Oh, wait.
I like exposing them to unsafe doses of radiation over the course of several years, the old-fashioned way.
Which is the coolest mythological creature? The invisible hand of the free market? This weird creature I drew when I was 6 and which is clearly super derivative from other mythological creatures, but it's super cool and it's my OC and my spirit animal, okay? A sphinx who's super turned up and ready to party, and she wraps all her riddles. She still kills you if you don't answer them correctly, but she wraps the riddles. Yeah, I'm going with the Sphinx.
I'm going with a weird creature I drew when I was 6. 'Cause I'm creative.
The world will end tomorrow. What will you do today? It's okay. We invented the apocalypse to take care of the overpopulation of commoners. I'll finish my novel. Whoever comes after the end should know my legacy. 100 push-ups and 200 push-ups. Nobody ends the world but me. I'll end the world today. I always party as if there was no tomorrow, so who cares? They always tell you the world is ending. I'll profit on other people's hysteria. I picked the first one.
Thinking I like this one. It's kind of a go-getter attitude. Alrighty, and now we wait.
Do 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 do. There we go.
Hey! It's time for all the important things we do at school.
I'm gonna see if I can turn up the volume a little. Hey.
Oh, I thought you... I wasn't even thinking about the audio. Ah, there we go.
There we go. It's good music.
It is good music, yeah.
I'm going to go Yeah, that looks good. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. I gain +2 fun. Notice Vera and Miranda at the edge of the rave with their arms crossed. You dance over to try to find out what's up. I truly want to be excited about this uproarious event, but... You want to voice her?
I'll say what we're both thinking. This rave looks like a techno trash fire.
I do not wish to be crude, but it's true. I want to hang out and have a good time, but I cannot relax in this chaotic environment.
I've put some thought into this, and I think that the problem is a lack of color coordination.
It almost always is. That is why my father painted everyone in the kingdom aquamarine. But we have no legal authority at this rave. How will we ever coordinate their colors?
That's where I'm stuck right now, frankly. If only there were some way.
They're asking me, apparently. Yep. Color-seeking German shepherds? Filter everyone through this dangerous magic prism. I'm going to go with that first one. You pull out the prism of color separation that you crafted in your AP Attack Fashion class. You toss it in the center of the dance and it lights up like an extremely deadly disco ball.
Look, it's sucking in students and spitting them out in lines according to the color of their outfits.
Why are they screaming? Does that mean it's working?
Yes, that's what that means.
The prism destroys several students because it can't determine the primary color of their outfits.
I love it!
But that's what they get for not matching. I gain +2 charm and +1 smarts.
Let's go!
Your turn!
Okay.
It doesn't really work good on the glass.
Okay. What are my stats? I am smart. So, I will go to class.
See your...
That day, you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain +2 smarts. Pretty soon you're fast asleep, having a wonderful dream involving caterpillars and maple syrup, as you do. Suddenly, Polly and Damien are in your dream with you, except they're not naked like they usually are in your dreams. Why is... Okay.
I don't know.
They're cosplaying! Yo, wake up!
We need your help, you gosh darn narcoleptic.
You wake up just in time. Damien was about to give up and start hitting you with a desk. Alright, here's the situation. Ms. Boogeyman just passed out a pop quiz on the history of misunderstood abominations.
This is bullshit. I don't even do regular quizzes.
Use your words.
So obviously we were gonna ask to copy your test.
But you've been asleep this whole time, which is honestly a pretty rad move, but it doesn't help us. So who should we copy instead?
You're about to tell them You're about to tell them that if you can sleep through this class and they can talk this much during a test, it's probably not a very serious class. But this is clearly an opportunity to score some points with these two, so you give them some top-notch advice. Copy Liam?
Copy the teacher.
Copy the teacher.
I mean...
I think you're more likely to get caught copying the teacher.
But I feel like that's the more... My gut says copy the teacher. Ah! I'm not so bold.
Simple yet effective, like a sledgehammer. Polly, you know what to do.
Roger that, Captain. Commence Operation Sneaky Tips. Polly uses her ghost powers to turn invisible and steal the answer sheet off Ms. Boogeyman's desk. This is super easy because Ms. Boogeyman isn't even there. She mostly uses class time to scare children in neighboring counties.
Wait, Polly, I said to get the answer sheet, not a list of Miss Boogeyman's weird fetishes.
I did, dude. Look, it says answer sheet right at the top.
Yeah, but then right under answer sheet it says, oh, F it. I'm just gonna write a list of my fetishes and give everyone A's anyway.
You mean I didn't need to do any of that?
That's right. And now I've seen some things I can never unsee. Doll boots. She's into doll boots.
Damien and Polly make you read and memorize the entire list as payback. Doll boots is not the weirdest thing on there. You lose 2 smarts and 1 fun. Ah! Okay, that's about definitely a failure for me.
Maybe you shouldn't go with your gut.
Yeah, my gut's dumb.
Everybody chooses something bad. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Farts.
Diarrhea. Based on how interesting it would be if the selected thing was a key component of a supervillain's plan in a movie. Start debating now.
I mean, in Despicable Me, there literally is a fart gun.
Yes,
I'm
that's
just
true.
saying.
Either could be used as a...
I leave it up to you, your channel.
I'm gonna go with yours.
Gun.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you go first?
Yes. Alright. Woo, lunch! Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna get him. I'm gonna try for Liam.
When you arrive at their table, you find that Polly and Liam aren't eating. They're just taking pictures of their food.
As you do. Welcome to the Dope Need to Eat So We Just Take Dope Food Pick Zone, baby!
Pretty sure he needs to eat blood. We believe that food, like children, should be seen and not tasted.
How dare you!
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, have you ever tasted a baby?
That guy in that video game trailer you showed me may have.
Maybe.
Have you?
I don't know, maybe. My weekends are usually kind of a blur, like last Saturday.
There will be plenty of time to chronicle your sexploits later, Polly. Right now, we need to focus on these food pics. While Liam and Polly were busy bantering, you were busy arranging a dope food pic of your own. And now to complete your masterpiece. A food pic, but instead of food, it's just a bottle of whiskey with ketchup on it. Or a food pic of Liam taking a food pic. So meta.
Definitely going meta.
You level your phone at Liam just as he's about to snap a food pic, but his vampire reflexes are too quick for you. Ha! Trying to out-meta the meta master, are you? We'll see about that. Liam levels his phone at Polly just as she's about to take a food pic. Now you're taking a food pic of a food pic of a food pic.
Whoa, are we pointing our phones at each other now? I want to play too!
Suddenly, Polly got her phone pointed at you. It's a food pic of 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 a food...
We've done it!
We've done it! We've created the meta triangle, the most meta shape in existence. This is our finest hour! The world around you dissolves into green columns of numbers and letters. You've done it. You can see the code. You are the one. It's a Matrix reference!
The programming of the video game you are in awards you by raising your relationship points with a character known as Liam.
Sure.
Okay, who should I sit with?
This is probably really sad, but it just occurred to me that they're wearing costumes probably as a Halloween event.
Yeah, that would make sense. I'm gonna sit with the cat.
Hey, stranger.
Gosh, why can't I date her?
Yeah, fair.
Welcome to my little shop. Buy some shit. I have shit that will boost your stats. Shit that will lead you into stupid new adventures. Even some shit that might be much needed at some very specific moments. So take a look. Let's see. Right now my highest stats are fun and smarts. So what does she have to sell? So I have $5 in cash. So how do you tell like what stats it'll boost?
Just kind of guessing from the description.
Yeah, I'm selling, of course, like so. Trying to dispose of that. This you can always use. Wikipedia.
Is this cat Caddy from Undertale?
She definitely reminds me of her.
We got a gun. We found it in the garbage.
It just occurs to me that maybe this game takes place in Undertale.
I mean, it's possible.
They're all monsters and they seem to hate humans.
Fair.
Everything your art requires user work. Uh-huh.
That's gotta be a Chuck Tingle book. I think it's Chuck Tingle, the guy who writes the incredible romance stories.
I want these glasses.
Thank you.
Well, your fun went up to 13.
Awesome! Everybody chooses a food. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Goulash.
Green bean casserole. Player orders decided based on how powerful an energy drink whose key ingredient is the selected food would be. Start debating now.
I mean, goulash has kick to it. Green bean casserole is good.
I'm no expert on energy. But wouldn't like vegetables give you more energy than meat? That's what goulash is, right?
I mean, it's got vegetables in it too. There's peppers, tomatoes, onions.
Oh.
The goulash I made had green chilies in it, and they give it some good kick.
Fair. Okay, you win.
Woo! I can't just use the space bar.
Week 1 evening.
Let's go.
Let's go. Alrighty. I am determined to get my smarts up. Let's say the teacher is just tired of teaching, so she recurs to the classic technique of not giving a shit and putting on some kind of historical TV show for you to watch. Oh boy. What you don't expect is that it's super effective! God bless the golden era of television. The TV show is compelling thanks to the ridiculous amount of nudity and bloodshed, but at the same time, you actually learn a lot about history. You gain +2 smarts. Now let's not blow it.
You're doing your thing when a wild Damien suddenly appears. Hey you look like you have nothing better to do.
It's true!
I need a mount for the prom because walking is for losers. And also because I lost my driver's license after I drove my motorcycle through another Sunday school picnic.
Another Sunday school picnic.
But I won't take just any lame-ass mount. I need the best creature in that place. So let's brainstorm. If you don't answer in the next 10 seconds, I'm putting a bit in your mouth and riding you. So, a goat. Just think, goat that's real. What about the giant, gelatinous, 50-nosed creature in your house that spits bile and eats corpses?
I'm feeling the goat. Because it's a goat that's a real asshole. It's the greatest of all time. Ugh! I can't be fun. I'm not fun. I'm boring.
Well, you're trying to get your smarts up, right?
True. Yeah, I'm not really all that into this dude anyway.
Oh, so because I'm a demon, I live in hell with my two dads, who are also demons. You think I'm into ghosts?
Goats are cool! Goats are cool!
That's been offensive. One guy impregnates a goat with a... What? Once! And now everyone thinks we're all about goats down there. I have several questions. What's wrong with you? You know, goats are a sensitive topic for demons. I didn't know that.
I like goats. Goats are cute. They eat cans.
Okay.
What about Billy? Also
try
a character in the Adventure
The
Zone.
bathrooms.
Oh, the bathrooms are good.
That they skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms, you use usually +2 boldness. Many people go to the bathroom to fulfill a very basic biological need.
Euphemized, in fact, as going to the bathroom.
But when you go, you are immediately greeted by the hula boo
Hullabaloo.
that can only come from the clamoring of many armored mer people. The mermaid! Except she has legs.
You know.
Maybe it's because she's on land, like in that one Pirates movie. Here, here, my judgment is final. The sentence is death to be carried out immediately by my most trusted executioner, Exthrop. Miranda is sitting on what should again, euphemistically, be called a porcelain throne, but which has been turned into a quite literal throne, adorned with gold and jewels and dolphin skulls.
What do dolphin skulls look like? Phone time! Adam, when you're editing this, you have to put a dolphin skull on the screen.
Okay. In what was the next stall before all the walls were knocked down, a bare-chested masked executioner holds the prisoner aloft. It's a goldfish in a plastic bag that they're about to flush down the toilet. No!
The sentence is death!
Wait, cries the goldfish. Okay, yeah, flush it, it's a monster. Wait, we're all monsters. Never mind, it's one of us.
I mean, it looks, I guess, about how you'd expect. But...
Huh, yeah, I don't know what I was expecting.
fair point.
Yes, any last words or gloves? I demand a trial by combat, cries the goldfish. Oh shoot, I hate when they do that. I am royally obliged to...
Obligated.
I am royally obligated to royally oblige. Very well then, choose your champion. Goldfish swishes his little fishy tail and suddenly an enormous fish man with huge rippling muscles, somehow even though he also still has scales. It's all very confusing, but
Anyway, he appears.
And he wields an enormous battle axe. I don't even know what that says.
Ags Ramalquatus!
The terrible,
Clearly.
horrible, full of bloodlust, never been defeated again. All my prisoners are so predictable. I could have you fight him, Extra, but I'd hate to lose my best executioner. There's Shark-Headed Max the Axe, or Madrigal the Murderess, or I'm having so much trouble reading.
Wayland the Wanderer.
But of course, there's only one champion worthy to fight the undefeated,
Ags Ramalquatus.
the terrible, horrible, full of bloodlust, never been defeated.
It's you.
And that's Sokka! The nightmare from the surface, breather of air. Don't worry, Sokka. Just because
Axromelcatus.
the Terrible has killed literally every single champion he has ever come up against doesn't mean he's going to kill you. Now you can't even, without them being ripped from the limb by a fish. Better find a way to turn this around so you can survive and, more importantly, impress Miranda. I just wanted to pee. I just wanted to pee. Point out the Terrible. Well, there's that guy. That you're in above water so he can't breathe. The goldfish said trial by combat. He didn't say what kind. Challenge him to combat you in the popular video game battling Pocket Humans Pokemon. Huh. What should I choose?
It's up to you, dude. My choices are historically terrible. And also in this video game.
I'm gonna choose this one. Yay, I'm a smarty! Give yourself up to your full height, which is still nowhere near close to being as tall as that guy, and approach him menacingly. If we're above water... Oh, I whisper. If we're above water, and you have gills, which you do, then how are you breathing? That guy's eyes go giant, and they were already pretty big. He gasps for air, clutches his throat, his gills flap frantically, but there is no water to filter through them. I'm picturing Buzz in that one scene in Toy Story.
Yeah!
Oh, look, it would appear your champion has been defeated, you tax-evading scum. Now prepare to meet your maker. Wait, what? Tax evasion? Any last words? You may be able to flush me down the toilet, says the fish, but you'll never be able to take away the likelihood that I could live in the sewers and mutate into something far greater than I am now and return to fight Sokka, the nightmare from the surface, breather of air, myself. A risk I am almost certainly willing to take. After all, Sokka just proved himself to be my greatest, bravest, beautifulest champion ever. That the traitor's tax-evading goldfish is flushed down the toilet, but who gives a... Because Miranda's obviously smitten with you. Is she really, though? Is she? Because I've been fooled by this before.
Yeah,
all because you remembered how air works.
She was the first one I tried to romance when I played with my friends,
Plus,
and it is very difficult.
+2 boldness, +1 charm.